Hello guys, welcome back to Amstein TV. In today's video, I'm going to share with you so many questions DV winners have been asking, and this is something worth knowing. Many have asked, what are the diseases that might cause a DV winner to be denied visa during medical examination? And that is what I want to share with you. Before we get into that, let's first see what the medical exams covers. Review of your medical history, past illnesses, treatment, surgeries, and medications. A physical examination, general health, vital signs, examination of major system by the approved physician. Screening for certain communicable diseases of public health significance. For example, tuberculosis, syphilis, gonorrhea, leprosy, as defined by U.S. immigration health regulations. Vaccination record, ensuring you have required vaccines or evidence of immunity for preventable diseases. Possibly laboratory tests, blood, urine, chest, that's X-ray, especially if tuberculosis is suspected, and other specific tests depending on your history. So, in short, the doctor is checking whether you have health issues that will make you inadmissible to the United States, whether you pass a risk to public health, and whether you have required vaccinations. What kind of diseases or health conditions can prevent you from getting a visa as a winner? So, if the exam reviews one of the definite inadmissible grounds on health, then your visa could be refused or delayed until treatment. Some of the major ones are, you can see, communicable diseases of public health significance. Under U.S. law, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Centers for Disease Control and Prevention rules as the most active untreated infections. Tuberculosis is number one. Infections, syphilis is number two. Infections, gonorrhea, number three. Infections, horses diseases, that is leprosy, is number four. So if you are found to have one of these class A conditions, because those are considered class A or equivalent, then you are inadmissible on health grounds until the condition is treated and clear before you can be able to be granted visa. So lack of required vaccination. If you fail to meet the required vaccinations for immigration visas or cannot show immunity, this can also block visa issuance until you become compliant. So physical or mental disorder with harmful behavior or substance abuse addiction. If you have a physical or mental disorder and behavior associated with it that poses a threat to yourself or others, or if you are a current drug abuser or addict, these are also health related grounds for inadmissibility. So you need to take note and know what is right and what is wrong. We have already shared with you important clarification as it follows. Having a chronic disease like diabetes, high blood pressure, well managed heart disease is not automatically a reason for denial. Many such conditions are acceptable provided they are managed and do not pose a public health risk. Having HIV alone does not make you inadmissible for immigration visa, because HIV is no longer on the HHS list of communicable diseases of public health significance for this purpose. So you get it. If you have a post history of communicable diseases but successfully treated non-infections, then you may still be admissible. The key is whether it's active or treated and poses a public health risk. What you need to do, or what you should do as a DV winner, is that schedule your medical examination with panel physician approved by the U.S. Embassy or consulate in your country. Many guides say to do well before your visa interview, so you have time to fix any issues. That is why it's advisable to fix your interview ahead of time, so that if there is any complication, you can get to fix it before the interview date ever arises. Bring your vaccination record if you have, past medical record if you have, especially if you had TB, that tuberculosis, or X-ray tests before. If you are unsure whether you have a condition that might pose a problem, for example, previous TB treatment, actively symptoms, a recent STI, consult with your doctor or an immigration health specialist. If you are found to have a condition that makes you inadmissible, you may have treatment or apply for a waiver depending on the condition and your case. Speak to an immigration attorney for specifics cases. So these are the things, but they are not that complicated. You can get these things treated before your interview date. That is why it's advisable. Book your appointment for medicals at least 2 weeks before, or even 1 month if you suspect that you have complication. So that is it, guys. Next question we are going to be answering as it is coming up, as we keep waiting for TV 2027, as the date is not yet available. We wish those who are receiving the second notification letter best of luck, and don't go in silent, commit mistakes in silent. When you are denied visa, you come back to seek for help. Please ask your question. We are out to help and clarify what we know.